Hello guys, and welcome to episode 21 of my Tiraspol campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously we managed to fend off more of the Soviet attacks, but this time we're actually up against the naval infantry brigades for the first time. They've decided to attack us finally, since I've let them, and now we need to make a strong defense. So they're going to be hitting our Krutze, so we're definitely going to want to back them up with some better infantry because those are obviously not ideal. We do have the 2nd Infantry Division here that could probably back us up. We got a lot of Kalarashi from those, some Reshitsa as well, which are good for transport sniping and also just killing infantry at range. And then I'm kind of also tempted to bring in just the recon group for more Kalarashi. The other thing we could do is maybe bring in the infantry regiment, which will give us some Infanterist, which aren't terrible. Or we could go for the engineer battalion, which would give us some Pionieri. But I'm not sure if those will be the best choice. Because these naval infantry brigades, they've got Morskaya Pehota and the Morskaya Pehota with like the ranged variant. So these both are ranged. One of them has more rifles and more submachine guns, sorry. And then one of them has more machine guns. They do have some Morskaya Razvedka and Morskaya Sturm. I guess the main thing would be if they have any of like the 12-man Thompson machine gun Morskaya Avzos. These guys, these are really, really scary. So we'd have to watch out for those. But I think for the most part, we'll be able to keep them at range. They just have a lot of numbers, so we're going to have to make sure that we are on top of our game. I might have to be a little bit careful about this artillery as well, because that could potentially join. The other thing is, of course, aircraft, actually. They could bring in some aircraft here, because there's no AA cover, so that could certainly be a thing. I think in that case, I might, in fact, bring my Ju-87s. Actually, we could bring in these Focke-Wulfs. That might be a better choice. Yeah, we get the recon Focke-Wulfs and the bombers here that can go and target the artillery further back. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. Alright, so they didn't bring in the artillery, just attacking us with the amphibious units. There's still going to be a lot of infantry heading our way. Alright, so manual deploy. We're going to have a lot more forces than they do, so I'm just going to do a pretty quick deployment here. With my AT guns and defenses and stuff. So let's see, probably just pop a Pak 75 up here, that's absolutely fine. Probably put one here as well, although that's not really going to cover this too well. I might just put the Pak 50 here instead. Got 75 there. I could probably use 75 to point up this road maybe a bit. I don't think that will work out too well. Maybe it'd be better off on this hill. Yeah, we'll try that. Unless I can put it up here to fire to the right. It doesn't really exploit its range properly. Putting it here would be better. Okay, we'll do that. We'll put the 50mm up here, and I'll put another 50mm. So let's just put 237s on this road because the line of sight is a little dodge. And I could also put one here as well, because they do like to turn down this road sometimes, I think. I'm going to put another bunker in here. And then we're going to need MG bunkers. I'm going to put one back up here. And then we're going to put one maybe on the right somewhere. Yeah, let's just put one there. Okay. Otherwise, this guy like has his own beach now and just steps out behind. It's like, oh, lovely lake behind. Alrighty, that looks good for the bunkers. Let's see what else we could put down. So I could pop around quite a lot of these bees, although they're not that good because they don't have the extra range. But in this case, I think that'll be handy, so I'll just pop a few of these about. Then I'm going to want to make sure I have Kalarache, so we'll put some Kalarache around as well. Let's put these up here. And we'll have maybe like a trench further back that can just be used as a defensive line if needs be. And we'll probably do the same here. Let's see, what else can we do? Put some Kalarache further up, put some further back as well. Got some up here. Kind of want to put some in cover here as well. I'm going to do a large trench all the way across here. But I'm just putting them on the extreme edges to help out with the roads. And then heading up to the edge, I'm just going to put some standard infantry. Infanterist. I can kind of just spread out and push forwards. The Recruzi, as you can see, they are disheartened. So imagine if I was just using the first unit on their own with all the Recruzi and like the trenches. As soon as they get pinned down, they just run away. Not good. Not sure there's any real benefit to putting barbed wire down, but put some down here just in case. I think best bet, just Infanterist in the town, maybe with a trench, and I would just keep spreading out more infantry. Maybe just hold on to quite a lot of these Focke-Wulfs and use those. I don't think there's going to be like a crazy amount of stuff attacking us initially. Put some like Recruzi up here with a leader. If anything does come up, they should be able to do a reasonable amount of damage. Let's put some standard Infanterist with those. I'm going to put a trench over here. And that will do nicely, I think. Let's get the recon out at the start. All of these Focke-Wulfs cost 5, don't they? So we'll just get 2. Alright, we'll bring in those Focke-Wulf 190 G3s. Those G3s are really good because they've got a nice payload. 3 250 kilogram bombs. So a lot of this is going to be on the shoulders of the MG bunkers at the start, I think. Oh, we could have probably put some leaders with these bunkers, actually. That might have been a nice shout. All those mechs in 4Ms, be good to get rid of those early on. Do I want to waste one of these Focke-Wulf 190s on the 82mm mortar? We'll use it on the Zis 3. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go bomb that early on. We'll get my Focke-Wulfs to come out and fly around. These Focke-Wulfs look really cool. They have a really, really nice paint job. The black and light blue looks really cool. Easy peasy. Okay, let's bring in another one here. Gotta be careful of those Dushka trucks. I think I'm going to definitely need some more units here. So I'm going to bring these in. They did bring in some more Scarabto. I'm going to bring up a Commandant here. And another leader here. Should have just given them unloaded position orders when we called them in. I might bring in one here as well. So if I click on this and press Y, I can just do that. That's easier. Yeah, I should probably have these not engage until they have like 500 meter range on things. It'd be a lot more effective if I did that. This is a really, really hard map for the AI to attack on. So many different angles on this map, and like all this high ground is like really difficult. Oh, off map. Okay. We got to take that out. That's going to be a big old rocket off map. Not going to be fun. Okay, hopefully we take that out before it lands, because if that comes down, it's going to delete anything that it attacks. It's one of those big rocket off maps that lands loads of rockets in a small space. Like the riverboat, so that's no fun. Definitely want to get that off the field ASAP. I've no idea how I'm going to deal with these. I might just have to bomb them. Yeah, we'll have to bomb this. See how much damage one of these bombers does. There's more Scarabto there actually as well. We're going to have to get rid of those. Because if they get too close, they'll just end up surrendering my unit. I'm going to get some units to fill up this crack. Let's bring in the ZBs here. That almost killed them. The other thing I could do here is maybe get some like Rashidza to engage some of this stuff at range. If I bring in like a Lunatist that can sit there, then we can bring in some Rashidza from here and have them just demolish that road as well. And these guys really aren't having a good time. I thought this would put me under a bit more pressure just because of like the sheer amount of numbers they can bring in. But I guess it's just similar to any other infantry attack in the sense that they can't really put that much on the ground at the same time due to the limit on income. I'm going to want to control the extra flags though to get the total victory maybe. I don't know, doesn't really make a difference. I think it makes it end faster though. So maybe I just sacrifice my recruits to go take that back. There we go. I'm actually chilling in the trench. Sniping away. It's spraying those Moscaravtos to death. Hopefully sooner than later. They're surviving for quite a long time. I'm just going to speed things up, I think, because there's not too much going on. Just make sure I keep bombing those mortars. And then the other artillery that we see firing. That's probably A. There's just 3 actually. Alright, on we go. Push them off this hill, boys. I take your Moscow Avtos and raise you 100 Rekrutze. Up they go. Probably more than 100 actually. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and bomb these. There's 3. We'll bomb that unit. I might bring in a couple of these Bocker Wolves just to bomb ahead of us. Although saying that, the Rekrutze are doing a fantastic job of just annihilating these guys. They really are. Alright, oh there we go. That's those sorted. Let's bomb that mortar again, or bomb that Zis-3. I'm probably going to bring in a couple of supply vehicles for the Tiraspol as well. There's only 5 minutes left though. The nice thing about the Tiraspol is they die very fast. God damn it. Is they can fire up both the transports and the units that unload from them, is what I was going to say. That was unfortunate. I really hate it when the AI gets away with doing that, where it just bombs my... Oh, sorry, mortars my unit, and then like kills it with the first volley of mortar rounds, which is so rare, like, normally. Because I just get unlucky sometimes. Because against it, I should say, you pretty much got to hit with like 3 shells out of 5, which is, again, very difficult. I think I'm going to bring in a commander here. We'll get the Tatra in. Move these back. Interesting little car this is. And my commander sitting in it. A lot of those are just automatically falling back because of the artillery fire coming in. I'm going to unload this here, and we'll attack move it to the left. It moves once it's finished shooting. Where's that modifier coming from? Really hard to see. This map's quite bright, so seeing the puffs of smoke quite difficult. Just bomb any and all units we can see, I think. At this point, it's so close to the end. There it is. Another one down here somewhere. Another one on it for good measure. Oh, here come the Mushkaya Sturm. The Rakutse can push forwards again. I might have these charge forwards as well. Actually, this is a good point. They don't really have any snipers, do they? Because usually, like, my snipers, especially two-man snipers, would get killed by their two-man sniper squads. But in this case, that's not really much of a problem. Because this naval unit, naval infantry brigade, doesn't really have any to speak of. By the way, I completely forgot to add Focke-Wulf Recon. That would have made discovering those units on the right a lot easier. Let's see about killing off some of these Zis-3s while we can. Now we've reached phase B and they get an income increase. There are so many units coming in. It's kind of ridiculous, but we have won the day. So that is a total victory. 16 minutes, 30 seconds. 108 kills, 4 losses. That's pretty good. That 75mm bunker killed so many transports. You got a lot of those Is-3s out of the way too. It's good. That was a good battle. Push them back. No chance. Both of them are going to be disorganized as well, so we might even be able to like counter-attack across the water. Even though we're no way like prepared for it. Like in reality, these units do not have boats or whatever to move across there and counter-attack. But technically we still can. Although they would be able to be reinforced. Although trying to get through that right hand side isn't a stupid idea, really, because in terms of like actually winning the campaign, getting through here would allow me to surrender, or I guess disorganize and surround all the units in the middle if I manage to get across there. As you can see, most units are currently disorganized or bombarded at the moment. I think that might be the last of the attacks that we got to deal with. Oh, they threw their aircraft into my AA. I think they were trying to set up the air interception again, but that cost them a lot that time. Oh, and another one. The lags getting taken out. Melee 5s. Happy with that. Alright, it's our turn. And then would you look at that? We had some really good defenses in that last turn. So I want to try and connect this if I can. It looks like a lot of this just digging in. I definitely want to try and destroy this unit. There's nothing that can reinforce it in phase A. This can't because it's got the asterisks. I'm going to do that with the Fusilier Battalion, I think. Alright, does that open up the road at all? Kind of. We're not in range to really bombard this unit. And that's going to be really difficult for me to deal with. That's a lot of T-34s. That's like 60, what, 66 T-34s? Well, one less than. No, it's 66 total. Yeah. That's a lot. I could run through here, but it would require me to somehow defend here, which would be really hard to do because it would rely on any units adjacent. I could put the assault gun brigade there, and also we wouldn't be able to bring in any aircraft because of the AA. So any unit that got attacked up here would be in a really bad spot. It's a hard choice because this pushing up here is like not a terrible idea, just because it pulls us away. But if it gets cut off, like there's no real point in doing that. It might be worth destroying another unit here at least. That can reinforce an A, so can that. We could do like an attack, like a serious attack onto these disorganized units, and then pull in some of these extra ones around it. I think this unit in particular probably just should dig in. You just defend the road going up to the right, and then we can move up here, and we can go up this road and then cut across the top. That's what I'm thinking. Or to the left, sorry, that is. Yeah, we'll dig in this unit. I think I want to push this back and probably dig in on that square. So doing an attack here seems like a decent idea. It's just, do I have the right units to do it? Because we'd be up against the 1147th Rifle Regiment and the 394th Rifle Division HQ. There is a chance, of course, that they won't reinforce the battle. This unit is... Oh, that's a very depleted unit. They've lost their 1st, 2nd, 5th and 6th company in the battalion. Oof. That's rough. Maybe there's a way I can make this a little bit easier. If I bombard the unit that can potentially reinforce. Although I think it would be better to save my artillery for units that will be adjacent to us. I guess all I need really is like maybe just an air unit. Should be fine. I will bring in another one of these close support wings. Let's bring in this Wolf unit. More tactical battle. We'll jump on in. Alright. So, yeah, this is basically giving me a position where I can dig in. And then the rest of the units nearby can keep traveling up the road every turn. So we'll manual deploy. It's just going to be a conquest battle, so nothing crazy going on. I will just bring in lumps of grenadiers, and we'll go from there. I could bring in some of the LEFHs up here. I think I might do that. We'll just use them as long-range support. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, let's see, do 5 infantry units to here with the Grundführer. We'll do 4 units to here with the Grundführer. I will do 5 to the left. Yeah, the Grundführer in there. Okay, so that's fine. Then we want to do the same on the right. So I'm probably just going to bring in all of these. Or just put a bunch further back. Try and move forwards a little bit with them, but it's risky. Okay, that's all of those sorted out. Otherwise, I'm just going to bring in bombers. Alright, let's go. And we'll try and bomb the convoys. If I can unload some stuff early, that would be worth it. Not sure if that actually bombed anything helpful. Alright, so unload these where they are. And we'll just make an attack move up here. Gonna try and smoke off my Grundführer because the snipers are focusing them. The LFHs are actually doing a decent job firing from the hill here. It's good. Those Grens aren't firing because of the smoke. Okay, gonna bring in even more grenadiers. Keep the pushes going. Get some MGs to that far right side. I would say, yeah, so far so good. We didn't really lose anything at the start, which was unexpected, to be honest, because I was deploying quite far up. I'm going to unload all of these where they are. I'm just going to push straight across. I'm going to have that fly a little bit further back. Bring in some more of these F3R1s. Start hitting some of these support weapons. Especially those 122s. Because those 122s are basically their artillery. We are running out of machine gun ammo already though. Gonna keep these rolling across the open. So looks like we're down to Car 98 ammo. We're gonna have to bring in some better bomber support here, I think, just to help finish off these units, and then I can bring up a supply truck to get them online again. Just gonna completely overkill these snipers because they're doing a lot of damage to my grens there. I do have another bomber free. That one's leaving. Oh, we still have this one with the 500 kilogram bomb. Let's go kill the Maxim there. Shooting down the street, pinning down my grens. Got rid of that though, it's good. My supply truck. Try and get that up. There is gonna be, there's like a ZIS-2 like right there, so it's gonna be kind of awkward. But with any luck we can get nice and close. Gonna have all my grenadiers converge on that point, and we'll bring in some new grenadiers that can push into this tree line. Oh, the PTRS squad. It's gonna drain my upper blades. Alright, if they have MG ammo back, should be good to continue the push. Okay, let's move the bublets out the way. Being arted. Keep the wall of LEFHs moving forwards. We take out that Zis 3. Okay, good. Start pushing across from over here. One of my grenadiers died. Not good. I probably should just keep bombing anything and everything we see. Like Maxim, snipers. Now, these made it all the way up here, but a lot of these are out of ammunition as well. Alright, into the next phase, into phase B. Not too much longer on the battle. 3 minutes left. Just going to help take out some of these Thraki. Get a new recon Focke-Wulf over here. That was going to be a big bomb, yeah. Really nice. Wow. That killed a lot of stuff. Alright, good. Take out that mortar. Take out the Zis 3. Take out the Maxim. Just keep targeting anything and everything that's even slightly a threat. We don't have to deal with it in the future. Only 10 seconds left. We didn't actually kill that with a bombing strike. A double kill at the end. Nice. Total victory, 12 minutes, 2 seconds, 98 kills, 1 loss. Alright, good stuff. That was a really good fight for us. Did a lot of damage there. And we're going to have disorganized the units behind as well now. Destroyed the unit that we were initially attacking. Good. So my only concern here is maybe this unit attacking us, but I am tempted to attack that myself with the Division Group 125, because not much is going to be able to reinforce it. Well, nothing's going to be able to reinforce it. So if I can move in there, take that out, then I won't have to worry too much about the 64th Rifle Corps HQ. I guess this unit can technically counterattack as well, but that would just be a one-on-one. So then it would be this unit that would be a problem potentially. But then, again, that's lost its entire first company. We could attack it still with the 3rd Battalion of the 570th, just to push them back. Keep whittling down those defences. Actually, I could just bombard that one. Yeah, we could just bombard that one. I'm going to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to move this up. Make sure those aren't surrounded anymore. So we'll take out the 57th Army. And then I'm going to decide if I want to move the 302nd further forwards. And we'll see maybe about bringing up the Assault Gun Brigade to this point. We do get Beglite Pioneers and Beglite Grens with that Assault Gun Brigade. That's really nice. Super strong infantry. Yeah, this could be the breakthrough that we need. We'll work it out next time though. Because unfortunately it's been my time. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.